Today, we're making a special kind of picture with mirror images from different colored paper. Take some brightly colored construction paper and cut it to half a sheet and place it on top of the dark construction paper. Start cutting out a small shape from the long side of the page. It can be a box or a swirl or a random squiggle. Maybe it's just half of a shape, like a heart or a star. After you cut it out, bring it across to the other side of the paper. Place it right next to the gap that you made, flip it around, and line it up so that now you have a reflection of the same picture. When these mirror images are glued down next to each other, they make one new picture. The image that starts on one side appears again on the other and completes the whole picture. There's a story in the Bible after Jesus had already risen from the grave. His disciples were still very confused and discouraged, and many of them just went back to their old job of fishing. From the shore, they saw Jesus calling to them. They had a hard time recognizing him at first, but after a miraculous amount of fish filled their nets, they knew that it was their old friend and teacher. Jesus called them to shore, ate with them, and encouraged them to keep following him. The same Jesus who had loved and cared for people before his death and resurrection was still in his risen life caring for people and calling them to healing and wholeness. And now, Jesus' love for the world would be reflected in those same disciples who followed him. As we worship this morning, see how you can use your paper reflections to create a fuller, bigger picture. As we reflect God's love in and through and for us into a wider world.